This is Jazzbanjorex, and I'm going to take the Ukulele SesssionBand app and show you how to make a quick drum loop for yourself for backing you up. This is going to be without the chord progression and without the bass, and this is just going to be so you can have a quick drum machine back behind you. So first I'm going to come in here in Ukulele SesssionBand. It comes up like this normally and say it doesn't really matter what the chord is, because we're going to mute the bass and we're going to mute the ukulele, because all we care about is the drums. So we're going to come in here, create new. Okay, but we're going to select our style first. Let's go back to You Are My Sunshine, and You Are My Sunshine is about 150. Last video we decided it was 150. And we like ukulele 9 for our drum beat. I mean, for our pattern and stuff. So we're going to use ukulele 9. It's about 150. It's 4/4 time. Apply the style. So it's like, okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. And I'm going to show you what I do as a rule of thumb. When you come in here, say you want to. Oh, I'm going to make 4 measures. But what I like to do. Make 4 measures. I'm just going to loop 4 measures, but what I like to do is I like to put my I gotta select. You gotta select the measures or the pattern you're gonna put the drum fill there. Put another 2 measures of C. It really doesn't matter because you're gonna mute those guys anyway. Okay, you got the repeat right here, right? So, what I like to do is I like to use the first 2 measures as my count in. So it's like, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Okay, well, yeah, I didn't change the chords because I'm not worried about that. So, what you got is you like 1 measure to kind of like count in on, well, 2 measures to count in actually. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You are my sunshine, and that kind of gives you that lead. So you don't have to turn on the clickers. You are my sunshine. If you don't want to, you can get you can keep that. You can use this first 2 measures as your count in. That's what I like to do. It kind of gives me, because the clickers just don't give me the feel that I'm going to be playing from this. Okay, so now this is pretty much done because we've got the repeat here, and it's going to play till we quit and then reach over and hit the stop button. So, but we don't want the bass going, we don't want the ukuleles going. All we want is the cajon. So it's going to be like, I'm going to grab my uke right here. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah, I screwed that up, putting that in there, putting the F in there. It kind of worked out okay, but it's not right quite right. So you follow me on that, right? So you're using the first 2 measures as you're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So now when it comes back, drum fill is on every 4th measure again, even though it's kind of like you see it visually, you see it on 1 and 2, but really if you start your song on 3 and then 2 is really your 4th measure from then on out, and it just loops like that. And that's just the way to make a quick cajon backing track. You know, and of course you can go through, hit save, save. Hey, it's me again. And this is going to be, I'm not going to call it sunshine. I'm going to call it, darn, I'm gonna call it ukulele 9. Here we go. We're gonna call it. It's me. We're gonna call it U9 at 150 Cajon. And here's one trick I like to do. There's one measure, two measures has the fill, then three and 4. So I know when I look at this, it's the U9. It's the U9 style, 150 beats per minute, just the Cajon by itself. And then it's going to go 1, 2. 2 is the fill, 3, 4, and repeat. So I know I'm going to have a 2 measure, 1 and 2, and a fill. I gotta intro, 1, 2, fill, 3, 4, and then it repeats. So I know how it's going to flow. That's just something I like to use. But then I've just saved that. And now if I ever want to, like a lot of times I'll write on my sheet, right underneath the title on my song sheet, I'll have 115 beats per minute in a swing. Well, I can also pencil in on this one. I can just say, I could pencil in U9, 150 Cajon, 1, 2, F, 3, 4, and I know, hey, if I'm using this as my backup when I'm playing, I just have to go in here and hit open, and I know it's go down to my U's here, because I've already made a few like this. U10, 1, F, 3, 4. I guess I forgot to put in the 2. I have to check that out, see what that means. I see U9, 150 Cajon. That's this one. Boom, and boom, it's there. Now I got me a backup. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I like that little fill. It works, and I think fills every 4 measures. It really helps. But to make it fit every 4 measures, if you're going to have an intro, you kind of have to do this 1 and 2, then 3 and 4 repeat, and put 1 and 2 as your intro. But it helps you feel the beat of what the Cajon's doing, and so you're not going click, 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 and then come in and go, oh, I'm strumming wrong for what the Cajon's doing. You get to hear the Cajon first, because the Cajon does not adjust to you. You have to adjust to it. That's what I found out with drum machines for years now. It's like, hey, you have to adjust to it. So anyway, that's a quick tutorial, and I make it a quick Cajon backing track for whatever you want. And say, now if you save this, and that's what I did, I saved this right here, and I went through every one of my styles, apply style, and I saved it as a new name at a new tempo, 180. I'm just 85 for this one, and well, I didn't even write on the others that I'd made. I didn't even put the tempo, because it has the default tempo with it, and it would just kind of come up and say okay, and I would change the tempo if I need to. So I went through. I took this little chord progression right here, which I ended up muting deleting the bass and the ukulele. So it really doesn't matter what the chord progressions, what chords you got in here, because all you got is the drum with a fill and then drum without a fill, and then it just repeats. Anyway, so I went through all, as you can see, when I went down to U's, I had gone through all of the styles and done that. And I even put waltz in here so I could tell. I did put the tempos here. So if I said I wanted to do You Are My Sunshine, I would just go through here and say, okay, U10 is at 150. I could use that, or I could even use a 120 or a 130 style if I wanted to increase it down here. But I want to get something close. I sure don't want to start off with one that's at 85. I sure don't want to pick 85 tempo as a style that has an 85 beats per minute tempo and try to stretch it to 150. It just sounds awkward, unless that's what you like. Anyway, so I hope this helps you setting up your SesssionBand. Now you can do this, I assume, with all the other SesssionBands, because you see I have got several more. I bought the bundle, and I have not tried anything. So thank you very much for checking in, and I hope this helps you set up your sessions band the way you'd like to and use it. I just have, because no, I'll make that video differently. All right, thank you very much. Bye bye.